And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. We've become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division, every year, is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been too successful.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They do go for it. It's Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough
already. I'm 38,000 in the world.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I hear you
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. It's a first down. On first down, Wentz flushed out right. Looking sideline, incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver.
Second down. Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. Ertz has it left side. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, that's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way along.
I should have heard it.
I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
Throwing now is Wentz. Flush to his right. And it'll be intercepted. Well, and it's picked.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage.
I can't believe he did that.
He shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Nah, I'm going to come back. I was fucked up sequence. Watch how my defense
will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Watson. And this will complete to Will Fuller. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Nothing flashy there, the slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Second down, here's Watson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes a fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
They keep it with Miller on first down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it, they go down on the spot. So when you're able to do that, you don't give big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Richmond.
They are going for it. Here's Watson, escaping the pressure right. The ball is out. Watson lost it. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here, punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away, let your defense take over with better field position.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They're facing a tough spot, 3rd and 8 here to start things out.
Come on now. Let's go. On the ball.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. They run for it with a giant. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Griffin, and he's brought down. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. To throw on 2nd is Watson. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Let's phrase this delicately, okay? Might have had a better option instead of throwing the football into double coverage.
He was blanketed. I was surprised that he went his direction.
Yeah, should have thought maybe about the check down. Take the completion, keep moving.
Come back.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
Who got that? Because I was fucking at the table. Well, eat him off the thing. Oh, scoop him. I'm acting retarded.
On 1st down, it's Watson.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, baby.
Intercepted.
This is what I do, baby. As soon as I get back to the joystick, this is when you know I'm on the joystick.
At the 21-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out.
Let me stop playing, man.
Where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Here's a handoff to a giant to begin the drive. And down right near the 25. Able to break through that initial contact. Got him some extra yardage. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Let me see what you see. So it only take 1 per pancake. You don't need all that damn syrup.
82.
On second down, here's Wentz.
Oh my God.
Sean Jeffrey. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
Not a huge game there as we head towards the 2-minute warning. It'll be interesting to me to see what they decide to do after the timeout.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Now Wentz on third down. And this is going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll go for it. It's Wentz.
Damn it.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Damn, I fucked that one today,
Yes,
the L.
So they go. Disastrous.
And many people think it's... play. We don't do that anymore.
No, I was
we
eating.
Want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct.
No, I was lucky. That nigga got lucky with the bit.
Ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a second down. They fake the give. Now Wentz going long here for Wallace. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Kevin Johnson, former first-round pick there defensively.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a first down. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the first.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. It's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
Yeah, you don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. I think that's a stereotype that needs to be broken down for him.
Wentz now on first down. Throw right side, taken in by Wallace. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I'm extra sticky athletic. You saw how I saw his defense wasn't set yet? I threw that bitch fast as a bitch.
The Eagles in the red zone
That's just
for
so
the
real.
first
I threw that
time.
bitch so
They've
fast.
got
I saw the
first
corner
and
that
goal to
did.
go at the 7. From the gun, it's Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. Touchdown, Eagles. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh,
They
we'd
had a
like
white
to get
man
that
running
lead
the ball.
right
Had
back.
it.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I
might
am
have
going
missed
ahead and
it.
tapping out the first half.
Oh, I missed the field
They're
goal.
going to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
Elliott now to kick this one
Missed that
away.
again.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Move back
It's
to him.
tempting to try and add to your lead.
Just open it up and share
But a
with him.
mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
What's
That
the
nigga
old
want no
adage, be
smoke,
quick
Al.
but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Throwing again is Watson.
I guess somebody
Flush
there
to
could
his
do
right.
that.
He's got it complete to
Oh, wow.
Braxton Miller.
You don't see a nigga, look. The nigga named M. Hosa.
Hosa.
I know that nigga. He's a
He's
blank
got his
game.
first catch here
I'm
before
5 and 2.
halftime, and
I'm
it goes for a
39,000
first
in the world,
down.
Craig. Hey, little Derek computer.
Reset, reset, reset. Tiger, tiger, tiger.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their
Go to the room and
adjustments.
tell them
So
that.
guess what? You adjust yourself
Go to the room
and
and
try
tell
to
them
stay
that.
ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the
Go in there
adjustment.
first, Corey. How you going to watch that
Show
go
them
here?
one thing, hit them with something else.
Watson. Over the middle, complete. That's Hopkins. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One of the selling points of the in route is against a
Don't leave it in there
quarterback,
for the
a really
end.
nice sight line
Put
to
on
the
Jefferson
receiver,
again.
and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of
No,
success.
you go check
as they
on
did
it. I'm
on
going to
that
call
play.
you.
Back to throw. Watson escaping the pressure right. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hopkins. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space.
Come back, come back.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald
That's what I do,
Darby.
baby.
His crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that
Has
one.
that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Here we go, here we go. Lee!
They'll begin the drive with a Jai. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Wentz now on first down. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. J.J. Watt in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
That's why I just said there.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Wentz to throw on second down. And the pressure gets to him again. J.J. Watt in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on it. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah. Risky.
It is so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius. I do admire that he went for it.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. On second down, here's Miller. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Now a first down throw. Watson setting up the screen for Miller. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. He's complete to Hopkins. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completions.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Back now in Houston, and we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And he gets into the end zone.
Damn it.
Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans will extend their lead.
Never close that.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that will ensure that it will take a
score,
touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie
I
it.
got this. I'm about to run this back, guys.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Ooh, the juke. And now running right through it. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll start out on the ground with a giant. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. J.J. Watt able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now Wentz got to have this one. And no, it's incomplete. Doug Pedersen's guys come up empty here on 4th
J.J.
down.
fucking Wentz.
And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
Good shit.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Black 99 Philly.
Again, it's Miller. And a short gain here down to the 22. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. They'll run it again with Miller. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game.
Fucking bitch. I ain't chased up some grass, man. It's all our fault. This nigga doubted me. Just like Winton said.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
I did that to a nigga earlier. That's funny. Deja vu like a bitch. I got that on my stream too, with my channel. I beat a nigga.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker
and I was
in
up.
a big spot here.
I had the clock went up before I took
the
another field goal.
2-score game. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Fairbairn now, following the made field goal, he'll send this one away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
He's going to let it fly. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. Trying to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. J.J. Watt in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Dang. And this game is only 31 minutes.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive.
Damn, that nigga J.J. Watt. Fucking kill him.
And down he goes
killing with this nigga J.J. Watt.
J.J. Watt in there yet again. My goodness,
over my ass. I can't do shit.
Now in this one game alone.
Nigga, like I said, 100 times.
And Watson's going to throw it here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game instead. They're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
You feel me? My girl threw me off, and I had to get that McDonald's from the car. That whole sequence. Then I started eating. I didn't even take the game serious. That's my fault.
So after the incompletion on first,
it's only
now
17 to 6, you feel me? The nigga really ain't do nothing. He ain't got 100 yards or nothing.
Watson gonna give this one to Miller. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he got the dub. That's all. His running back got 26 yards. He probably got 100 yards.
And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
I hate you. You right.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game.
He'll keep the field goal.
This
bitch ass need to keep the field goal out.
This one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
Trying to do somebody different. I only played with one team twice so far, now the Ravens, and I lost. I just played with the Eagles for the first time. They nice as shit, but they're not my type of team. They're rating high, but that's not my style of team. You should get the Cleveland Browns. I don't think they got a good running back. Check them out.
You just in the car, man. It's like when you in the car, you just think about everything, man. Definitely when you by yourself.
Mayfield don't even start.
Cruising on the highway, man.
Mayfield don't even start.
Yeah, this got me thinking.
I mean, second string.
on that
And it's a black nigga, so you know I ain't gonna start him over the black nigga.
My windows ain't tinted, so notice me. Four braids, Yankee fitted.
That's the preseason shit.
I'm everywhere comfortable, but I'm still attentive. A young with money will make offended. I ain't
Nah, she
flashy,
chose
I'm
not
classy,
to.
but
It's
I
better
ain't
not to
stupid
be.
either.
She probably
Never
got
show
distribution
off
deal through
that's
somebody.
hungry and eager. My
Right.
brother's keeper, I'm loyal, it's all in my demeanor. A true believer, I believe when they didn't believe her. That's why I don't let opinions affect me. I do what I want to do. If they do or they don't accept me, they expect me to give up. I almost did. Things went from moving faster, slow motion. I was losing focus, stuck on that. It was smooth on the surface, but underneath it was broken. Hoping to find hope in this hopeless world we live in. What you give is what you given. Gotta make wise decisions. Gotta stay tunnel vision. Gotta avoid collision. Keep scratching the surface and keep your palms itching. Gotta pay mom's a visit. It's been a while. I've been working, she keep telling me she miss her child. I find myself passing the house, then I spin around. She say I'm always moving, I just can't sit around. Oh my, cause the cash ain't gonna come to us. When we was down, who gave a dime or gave a for us? So instead of making it hard, I made it fun for us. Make it easy, so when you need it, you just run to us. But it's a lot of pressure, I'm trying to stick and move through this. Fixing these bumps on the road so I can just cruise to this. Living my life on the road, I'm trying to get used to this. And when they throw dirt, I just act like a broom to this. Trying to stay true to this. Even when they lie on me. World on my shoulders, my girl can't even cry on me. God watching over me, the devil probably spy on me. I've been going through some Kenneth, keep an eye on me. I know it's been a drought, but to my fans, don't go dry on me. If you want a picture, take a picture, don't get shy on me. I'm here to inspire. I admire that you admire me. I've been in the dark, but I promise you'll see a bright of me. I'm sorry. So my supporters, man, I love y'all. I just want to say thank you for supporting me since day one. You don't want to see me win, man. I don't know why, but we gonna win anyway. Came straight out the with a microphone. Boy, I swear I couldn't leave that mic alone. Everybody clear the room, I like to write alone. I'm in my zone, bass bouncing off the styrofoam. I'm never in between, I'm either hot or cold. Can't be a loser, I maneuver like I got a clone. I'm out here in these streets like I ain't got a home. And you barely hear from me like I ain't got a phone. Because there's no days off, there's no days off. I know it sounds a little painful, but it pays off. Social sites was distracting, so I stayed off. Spoke to God that me and Satan had a face off. I swear my life is like a rocket, then it takes off. First I plotted, then I got it, couldn't wait long. I put the pedal to the metal, then took the brakes off. And I kept it A1 like the steak sauce. My paychecks used to be a pair of Jordans, and I know I can't afford them, but I went ahead and bought them. Then I quit, started, spent my money on recording. Yeah, the studio was small, but man, that made me a fortune. Made me a fortune, man.
You heard her? She rocking. You heard her? She, oh, this song hard as a bitch.
Stop me.
Yeah, that song hard as a bitch. I keep letting that in the song the niggas from Baltimore I let play over and
This
over.
is forever. Forever, man.
Nah.
I mean that.
And I'm feeling like a boss right now. I woke up and I'm feeling like a boss right now. I'm gonna hold it down, I swear. I roll up and I'm smelling like a right now. I do this for my rounds, yeah. Feel like in the real life, dripping on sauce in the good life. You shine.
No. Anybody.
Feeling like a boss with my feet up. Got a bag for him, put a visa. Pouring up the leader. Getting out while I'm on the. She's a keeper. lessons with amigos. I cannot with no zeros. Don't you when no, I can't show you no love, baby. Yeah, I am a boss in the cut, mayday. Bubbles and these models and it's popping, I tip her. I skip her, I give her the. Girl, you on my line right now. Yeah, I can see the signs right now. Feeling like a boss right now. Feeling like a boss right now. And you just took a loss right now. Dripping in the sauce right now. Get a sprinkle of my style. I'm about to lock down. Feel like in the real life. Dripping on sauce in the good life. You shine, I shine. It ain't nobody gonna take my love. I just wanna be a boss. I would never ever fall. I feel like a boss right now. Talk to the man right now. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Feel like the man right now. Your girl on my line right now. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Shorty oughta been my, me. Oh yeah, yeah.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up with the Tampa Bay
This is a good game, man. The
Buccaneers.
Redskins.
Here's Chandler Catanzaro ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. On first down, it's Smith. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Vinny Curry able to drop him for a loss of 4. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line.
And he's going to go down again.
Dang.
They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack.
Now, I know we're only 2 plays in, but after giving up back-to-back sacks, something has to change with the protection, and they can't wait to halftime to make an adjustment.
Third and long, it's Smith. Boy, stays up. Oh, pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Vinny Curry in there to drop him yet again, and he must be shell-shocked back there. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it's 4th down.
Niggas going off with the fucking line.
This is taken at about the 14. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Now a 2nd down throw for Winston. Dancing to his left. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Matt
Hold my nuts, nigga.
in there to drop him, and it'll be
See
a
that
loss of
shell?
about 8. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up.
That's how we do in South Baton Rouge, man. You keep that soft shit in Georgia.
From the shotgun, it's Winston.
I fucked that up. I was right there. Fuck.
3rd and 18, and that'll move the chains. And that's the first connection, the number 1 overall pick in 2015, finding the number 7 pick in 2014 in Evans.
And what a great target Mike Evans is for Jameis Winston. Winston's a pretty accurate thrower, but that catch radius that Evans provides, That makes them that much more dangerous.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. Got some real estate inside the 30. That one good for 33 and a first. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
I like Kevin left me.
On 1st down. And he's got it. And he's in the
lately he could have watched my stream. But he went to sleep. Al left my stream and shit. Fuck you, Al.
Have taken a first quarter lead.
Fuck you, Al. You left me. You left my stream, Al. Kiss my ass.
Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And that makes the score 7-0. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
That nigga Juice must be injured or out the league. He's suspended.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And an alley to run. Even after more than a decade in the league, Smith still one to account for with his legs as he picks up a first.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
Smith on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Richardson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Smith. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Kendall Beckwith in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Noah Spence in there to get him for a loss of 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They are going for it. It's Smith. It's brought in by Jackson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. On 1st and 10, Smith eluding the pressure right. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked up by M.J. Stewart. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yes, and don't believe your orders, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. First down carry by Jones. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Hey, let's go. Hey, stop. Even.
2nd down, Winston. Evans has it left side. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
They go back to the ground with Jones. A nice move in midfield. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. From the gun, Winston. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Redskins as they come up 1st and 10.
12. Regular.
After the interception, here's Smith. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the front. The pressure gets to him again. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Here's Tressway now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Let's go. Green, triple C. We got three, fellas. We got three.
First down, Winston. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Swearinger. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
No quit.
It's one of them ones, man. You just in the car, man. It's like when you in the car, you just think about everything, man. Definitely when you by yourself. And you just
That's phone
cruising
your
on the
shit.
highway, man.
It's fucked
Yeah,
up.
it just got me thinking. On that cap, swerving through traffic, listening to track. My windows ain't tinted, so notice me. 4 braids, Yankee fitted, yeah, know it's me. I'm everywhere comfortable, but I'm still attentive. A young with money will make me offended. I ain't flashy, I'm classy, but I ain't stupid either. Never show up to...
That motherfucker should be on maintenance.
When they didn't believe her. That's why I don't let opinions affect me. Do what they don't accept me. They expect me to give up. Things went from moving fast.